Hello, happy Friday and welcome to another episode of Bite Size Yoga. So today I wanted to share with you a couple of different ways that you can do downward dog. Downward dog is a fabulous posture. It is one of the core postures of yoga and one that most people are familiar with or have heard of. And so today I wanted to share a few different ways that you can actually do that, because if you feel uncomfortable in downward dog, often people find that their hands might feel like they're slipping, or it might cause, especially being in that inversion shape or slight inversion where your head is below your heart, can make you feel a bit nauseous or things like that. So I wanted to share some alternative ways of getting some of the benefits of doing downward dog, but breaking the pose up into different ways. So things that you can use are a wall, a chair even, and just your mat on the floor. You could also use your kitchen bench. I know in a previous episode I have shared doing downward dog at your kitchen bench. So just putting your hands on the bench and walking your feet out so that they're under your hips and you're making a right angle with your body at your kitchen bench, or another tabletop height kind of thing that's similar to your hip height. So we'll start off with the standing one. I'm going to use the chair as opposed to the wall, just so my bum's not facing you, but you can do this against a wall as well. So come on up to standing. Now I'm going to cut my head off a bit here. But with our chair, so what we want to do is, I'm going to use the top part to start with, bringing the hands onto, or imagining that this is our wall, walking the feet forwards or backwards so that the feet are underneath the hips. The hands are on top of, or on the wall, your palms against the wall, and just walking down to where you feel comfortable. So this might be at right angles, opening up through the shoulders, press into the hands, and just be mindful here that we're not sagging through the belly. I know it looks like it for me, but draw the belly up, so just lengthening through the spine. We want to lengthen through the spine. So feel your hips stretching away from your hands. Your back lengthens, your chin gently tucked towards the throat. And breathe deeply here. And to release, you can just walk yourself back up. So our second variation is done on the floor, and there's two parts to this. So we're actually breaking downward dog into two separate sections. So the first, I'll just move this chair back out of the way. So the first is we're coming onto hands and knees for both of these parts as well. So on our hands and knees, we again lengthen up through the spine. But one of my favourite parts of downward dog is the ankle calf stretch. So we begin here by inhaling and lifting your left leg back, flexing through the foot, and as you exhale, just lower the toes down onto the floor. Press the heel away from the body, so press strongly into the hands as well, stretching into the calf. Again, keep that alignment through the spine. Breathe deeply. And exhale, relax the left leg down. Just come forward a bit so you can hopefully see my right foot this time. And swapping sides, so inhale the right leg up, again draw the belly button up towards the spine, press through the hands strong, through the arms, the shoulders, exhale, lower the right foot down and press that heel away, stretching into the ankle and the calf, even up into the hamstring, depending on how tight your legs are. Pressing firmly into the hands as though in downward dog, where we activate all the muscles of the hands and the fingers as well. And release exhale. Oh, that's neat. Okay, and then the final part of our downward dog is that we are coming from our hands and knees. So I'm just going to move back a little bit, and we're doing that chest opening part of downward dog now. So we keep our hips stacked over our knees here, and we gently walk the arms out in front, relaxing the arms down, relaxing the forehead down to the floor. So getting that beautiful deep chest opening. Press the hands into the floor. Lengthen the spine so the hips are still reaching up to the sky. And breathe deeply, your forehead connected to the floor. And inhale, press into the hands, bringing the body back up. And there you have it. So there is our broken down version of downward dog. So if you find that doing the full downward dog is a bit challenging for you, or that there's movement issues or even reflux, that kind of thing, then breaking it into separate parts might help. Another thing that you can use for that last part where we do the puppy pose, where it's just the front of the body getting that stretch, is bring a block under your forehead if you find that putting your forehead down onto the floor is uncomfortable, or you struggle to breathe, or it's just too intense through the shoulders. So raising the head up a bit, putting the block there so you're still getting that connection to the vagus nerve, slowing down your nervous system, and that allows you to work into that pose as well, getting that beautiful chest opening still. So there are a couple of different ways that you can downward dog. You can do that against the wall or with the support of a chair. You could work down onto the lower section of your chair if you like with your hands, or breaking it into two separate parts where you do the legs first and then the top half of the body, or vice versa. Just honouring what it is that your body needs for moving through downward dog, and making it a way that's accessible for you to get all the benefits of the stretch, but perhaps without doing the full pose if that's uncomfortable for you. So give that one a go and let me know how you go in the comments. And I look forward to seeing you all again next week for another episode of Bite Size Yoga. Thanks.